Hi guys, welcome back to the FilAfrik Podcast, and today we have the elegant Queen Olajumoke, social entrepreneur, fashion designer. As you can see, we are chilling in her base, in her factory, right? And today we're going to be having interesting conversations around branding, communication, how she manages the mom life with the business, entrepreneurship, and she's an author, guys. Yay! Almost a bestseller, soon bestseller.
By God's grace.
So you're welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited, happy to be here, happy to chat.
Yeah, finally, we've been trying to book this interview for forever.
Yeah, but
She's in US today, she's in Toronto tomorrow, she's doing one fashion exhibition somewhere, and then finally we are here.
Thank God.
All right, but before we go, I know we had some little traumatic experience that we were talking about. You lost your phone.
I don't know, man.
Here in Canada, I think it's the first time I hear someone lose their phone.
It was stolen. I didn't lose my phone.
Okay, it was stolen.
Yes, bad, yeah. It was it was such a harrowing experience. I don't wish it on anyone. Because, I know just like me, a lot of us are so dependent on our devices and you don't even realize how much or how dependent on it you are. My phone was stolen. I didn't know how to leave where I was. I used my phone for navigation. I was supposed to use my phone to tap to pay to leave the parking lot.
So what happened? Did you sweep the car out or how did you pay?
So I had this, I had a card.
Oh, you still had a card. Oh wow. That's good. Some of us don't even have our cards. Me, I don't have my card.
That is actually always me. I am she. The person who never has her card, but man, it was crazy. But I found my way home and I'm just grateful.
Okay, so that now we've let that out.
Yeah. Good
positive energy back.
Yep.
Yes. So who is Queen Olajumoke?
Wow, that's a very loaded question. So I am a mom. That's first, right?
Okay.
So I'm a wife, a mom, I'm a fashion designer. I am a content creator. I'm an author. And that's so a lot of these things, came up on my motherhood journey.
Oh, okay.
But that pretty much sums it up. Oh, and I'm an MC too.
I didn't know that.
I host events.
Oh wow.
Because it's just something that has always come naturally to me, right? I just know how to carry a room and things like that.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. You wear so many hats. But today we're trying to focus on that person watching and maybe a mother, a single mother, and they want to start a business, and they're how do they manage and how do they balance everything, and then how to cope with the kids, all that thing. So that's what we're trying to see how we can, help such an individual watching right now, and also other people can also gain one or two things, right?
Yeah.
So how did it all start from being a wife, mother, and then social media influencing, and then entrepreneurship, and now you have a book?
Man, I'm who is this person?
So how did it all which one started before each other?
Oh.
Was there a plan or it just happened?
No, each thing just kept coming. So I've been a fashion designer the longest, right?
Oh, okay.
So that one was definitely first.
Oh, okay,
I had a business I was running in Nigeria.
Oh,
so
okay.
I got married to my husband and I moved to Canada. So definitely that one was first, and that one was a life on its own.
Okay.
Before I now became a mom. So we got married, and then when our first baby came along, was when I just, took a dive into I took a dive into the world of motherhood, really. And I remember being when I found out we were pregnant with our first baby, I just remember crying. My husband will remember this because I was so anxious, oh my God, I don't think I'm ready to be responsible for a whole other human. What are we saying here? I remember freaking out. And then to this person who I am today, who homeschools her children, I'm a homeschool mom. Yeah, I'm a homeschool mom. So it's such a journey, right? It's been a journey.
Okay. So you planned. The fashion designing has always been there.
Yes.
Now you're a mother. What made you switch to homeschooling?
It's a lot. But I think that at the heart of it, right, it's what is God saying to you. So like for us, that's the leading we have from the Holy Spirit to homeschool our children. But I would say like delving into the world of motherhood really just started like when I was pregnant. I'm always a very curious person. And again, I was in Canada. I hadn't gotten my work visa yet, so it wasn't like I could work. So I was just researching, right? Like that was all I was doing, at that time. And then having my first baby, I just started, reading. The first most jarring thing for me, like in motherhood, was the sleep, not being able to sleep, which is why my book is about sleep training. Like the book I wrote, like I couldn't function. Like I went from being this person who is 9 p.m., I'm going to bed, like, to this 24 hours, I'm awake, feeding the baby around the clock. Like it was such a journey. And then, being with my child just really made me more curious. I started to learn more things, give her activities to do. Oh, this is easy. Like this isn't bad, and then watching the progress, had my second baby, the same. Like I just practically delved into the world of teaching, right? Like it just became so interesting. And then the first time my husband had mentioned homeschooling to me, I was like, nope. Like that was my knee-jerk reaction. I'm like, nope, not at all.
Managed to.
Yeah, like no.
You now want me to be
like no way. So, but as time went on, and I also prayed about it too, and I'm like, okay, like I do feel the leading, and yes, like it's something we can do. I guess what scared me was just I was just scared that, so like the child's whole education will be on me. So in retrospect, it's such a silly thought. Like when I think about everything now, like the way I was thinking about it then, like, oh my God, I'll now be responsible for, my kids' education. Like, I don't know. Like, but then again, it's like you're already responsible for keeping them alive. Really. So like education is just one more thing, right? And then,
you make it sound so easy, because I know that some people are watching like, how do you cope? Like, how do you even do the sleep training thing? I know that's what your book is about. So can you just throw like an insight, throw light on the whole sleep training? How does it work? What's even sleep training? What's that?
The sleep training simply is teaching your baby to sleep independently. That's really what it is. So
you won't get this definition on Google. Like
no, it's just that is it. That is it. It's just simple. It's just getting your baby to sleep independently. So meaning if my child wants to go to sleep, they don't need me to rock them or breastfeed them, or like it is just getting your child to sleep independently. That's the summary of everything. That's what it is.
Okay, that's good. Now you start putting stuff like this on social media, right? And before we know it, you start having some followership. And how did it now transform to entrepreneurship, where you now have like business around it, to start even having a book on sale?
Yeah, so it just first of all started with like talking to my friends and also helping them out with their babies too. And also for the other people watching, I'm a type A person. So like I really just like to plan and just have like a structure. It's so helpful for me. Like I know not everyone is like that, but I found that, and for me, it's like, I always say it's like the foundation of my parenting and like my life in general, because first of all, the kids sleep at a certain time, then I have this time to do all the other things, you know what I mean? And then there's a structure, right? Like we know that, okay, from this time to this time, or a rhythm, I would say, because it's not rigid, but from this time to this time, we have this thing, this time to this time. But getting your sleep back, because my kids go to bed at 7 p.m. and they wake up at 7 a.m. Like, so that's all that time to just have to myself to do the things that I need to do, right? So like finding the balance would not have happened if I didn't sleep train. I think that's.
And now you're preaching it, and you have a book about it. That's part of like your own social change.
Absolutely.
And you have that movement of women around you trying to learn from you. How does that make you feel? Like something you started out of passion for yourself, or not passion, maybe trying to solve your own problem. Now
out of inspiration.
Now it's a source of inspiration to other women. So how do you feel about that?
It feels really good. Like for me, when women are empowered, like society is better. That's what I believe. So yes, it really does make me feel good. Like I like when you can take control of your life. Like I know how, and it's a lot of things, right? Like it's you're told that, this, I mean, children, like babies are babies, right? And the truth is that yes, they rely on you for everything, but like as soon as you can start to get pieces of yourself back, like everyone is happier for it. When my child started sleeping, I thought she was a grumpy baby. Like for those who remember my first baby, she seemed like a grumpy child, but like she just wasn't sleeping well. Like she became like the happiest child as soon as she started getting, and I became a much better mom. And then for me also, it was about functionality. Like I couldn't function properly, like forgetting things, forgetting my child on her change table. Like it wasn't good. I didn't feel like a safe parent.
Okay.
So it was necessary. It was very, very necessary.
Now you've achieved that. It now gives you time. So now we goes to your fashion journey.
Yeah.
Because you've dealt with all that. Now there's time to play around. And now we're sitting in your luxurious shop with you. I think you made that as well.
Of course.
Yeah. And so take us back to the very first dress or outfit you created and what that moment meant for you.
Okay, so do you mean like in Canada or like generally, like first one?
First one ever.
You know what? Like I would say, okay, so the kind of person I am is this high. Like I don't know if there are other people who get happy off other people's happiness. That's the kind of person I am. Okay. So that whole first dress thing is like, I see your excitement and then I'm excited and I'm like, oh my God, like this is exciting, right? So like the joy and the happiness of the person, like when I see other people happy, and it's the same thing I'm saying, like even like for the book, it's like, when I see you happy, like, oh, you can breathe, like, oh, thank God, like I'm happy, like I'm right there with you. So it was just the joy, like the transferred joy, like the energy, right? I would say that, like it was the excitement from someone else's excitement.
Okay, so back to Canada. So what of Canada? What's the experience here in Canada?
So for Canada, like my very first dress I made here was so random, but like it was like some of my husband's friends. I remember I had just come then and they were just like, oh, your husband has told us so much and you make clothes. It was exciting, like the whole experience, because first of all, they were friends of my husband's. We went fabric shopping together. I love fabric shopping, by the way.
Okay.
Call me anytime.
So where do you do your fabric shopping in Canada?
So Fabricland, Lens Mill, those are really the two options we have.
Because someone might be watching them like, how do I get?
Oh yeah, Fabricland and Lens Mill are really good. Lens Mill it's like a warehouse, like you get like really nice deals and sales and things like that at Lens Mill. But yeah, Fabricland and Lens. So it was the whole experience of going shopping together, making their clothes. And then at that time, like I had stayed with them for about 2 weeks, but like just the excitement, the ladies were just like, oh my God, like we just have this talented person with us. Like it was, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I was really excited.
And now you have graduated. I think you were telling me the other day about couture and which other, like the difference. So now you've graduated. You're now like, what's your level now?
So like, so
going through fashion and fashion
designer for sure.
Okay, so there's a difference between design, like tailor and couture. Like
so couture is, couture is like the highest form of fashion. It's like haute couture. It's like the top, like reserved for like them Dior.
That's what you are right
like this. By God's grace.
Wow.
But yeah. So like other levels are like designer, better market. Like they're all. I'm not going to go into.
No, just go through the levels. So couture.
So couture, haute couture, the highest, and then you have designer.
Okay.
And then you have better.
Oh.
And then you have moderate, I think. And then you have I think after moderate, I think you have mass market, I think. But yeah, so like it keeps coming down like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's no tailor anywhere.
What do you mean by that? You know what? Actually, I would say like everything, what we do in Nigeria, because imagine like designers who have ateliers, they are like, to me, that's haute couture. Technically can't say that because the French have
colonized.
Yes, so like nobody else can really say that, but like designer level, like
designer level,
top, hands down, like.
No, going to challenges of fashion, like since you started your journey here. So how do you get clients? like imagine upcoming fashion designer or couture better watching this now, and they want to get clients. So how do you get clients? How do you charge? How do you get the word out there?
Well, I think the best way, first of all, is to always look cute. Guys, look cute. Sell yourself 100% by the way you dress and the way you look. But also, like the first thing you do immediately is reach out to your immediate network, right? It's like community, and tell them what you do and stuff like that. It's like, I would say like that's like your first point of call.
Power of community.
Yes, like 100%. Like especially if you're just starting out, like I would say definitely. I would say so for myself. After, like I'd said, designing came first, but after like going through fashion school and everything, it's like it opens you up to more things, right? Like it's more vast. It isn't just, it's there are more things now. Your eyes are open to other things. So I would say like one of the biggest things about going to fashion school for me was just really now trying to, how can I be more sustainable? So fashion is very big on sustainability, right? It's like it's woven into like every course. So like now it's not just, oh, I just want to design. It's like, no, I want to design and, make meaning and save the planet, or at least not waste resources. Like your eyes are more open to the things that happen. You're more sensitive to fast fashion. You're more, like I would say, I was never really a thrifter. Like it wasn't really my thing, but like after going to fashion, like I really did become a thrifter. Like I have like a whole eco line, like where I just upcycle denim. Like go to Goodwill, buy denim, like things that would otherwise have gone to landfill, right? And then upcycle them, like make them into bags, bookmarks, hair accessories, because it just like I'm just trying to like make an impact, right? But I would say prior to, I wasn't thinking about it, man. Like it wasn't something on my radar at all. But yeah, that's one of the things that just so
interesting.
Immediate network, and just keep your eyes open for opportunity. And then a lot of times it's like, oh, I really like what you're wearing, and then it's like, oh, I made it, and you're like, what? Like the shock, like there's this much craftsmanship and all that stuff here. So it's always about putting your best foot forward. Like if someone told you they were a carpenter and all the furniture in their house was weird looking and just door falling off its hinges and everything just weird, and I'm like I don't know, right?
I'm not trusting.
Exactly. So it's the same thing like when you are a designer. I think you should present yourself as one.
You just opened the window now, which I want us to explore. Like before going to fashion school, fashion was just about just designing.
Yep.
But now you're like integrating fashion with impact.
Yep.
That's really interesting. So that means as a fashion person, you can decide to be like eco-friendly, like you mentioned. Like so, you have like a different course. So it's not just fashion anymore. It opens your mind.
Yeah, it does.
That's interesting.
It does 100%, and I think it also like. I would say for me, so it's a combination of a lot of things, right? I did teach like in Nigeria. Well, first of all, I have a gift for teaching. I would put that out there, especially like for the people who are wondering about homeschooling. I do have a gift for teaching, and I know that I do. But it wasn't something I'd ever really explored like with little kids, like until I had mine.
Okay.
And then, so when I say it's a combination of a lot of things, right? Then it's going to school. Now, we had this fashion business that we run on the side, like the students, right?
Oh, okay.
So people bring in donations, people bring in alterations, and like a lot of times, like some of the things are just very small things that people could have done, Sometimes you go thrifting and then somebody threw away, I don't know, something great, all because the zipper had come off. Like just little things that are contributing to waste, right? Like this thing didn't need to go. You could have fixed the hem of the pants. You could have put the button on. But I realized that, people probably don't know how to do these things. Yeah. And I'm like, if they learned how to do these things at a young age, because again, like like sewing and stuff, like they're taking it out of the schools too. So it's not like the young ones are learning it either. So think about that now. So people do not actually know how to hold a needle and a thread, like the coordination of it, right? So I started thinking, and everything has changed. Like I've gone from wanting to do just custom to now I want to teach. Like I want to teach young people to know how to do these things, right? I want to upcycle. Like I want to get them excited about that too. Like, oh, you really like that bag? You know what? You probably have a sheet in your home that you guys aren't using anymore that we can use to reproduce this thing. Like you don't need to go buy new stuff. Like, you know, you don't need to just buy stuff for the sake of buying. Do you need it? You know, like these are things that you start to think about, and it just really opened my eyes to. And now, like I know, I remember saying to myself, like, yep, there's just no way I can go through this education and then just go back to doing things the way I used to. Like I just knowing makes everything different, right?
True, very true. So it's like you just give us your 5-year plan, like.
Essentially, like I really do want to teach, and I'm moving out of this studio, like into a bigger space where I'm just going to teach, because I think people want to know how to alter things. We did this event, like it was an SDG event, SDG being Sustainable Development Goals, you know, the one the UN has, right? There's 17 of them. And my graduating class in school, we focused on 2 out of them. We focused on education and responsible consumption and production. I think it was goal 4 and goal 12. And from what we saw, like there was just so much feedback. We did a repair cafe, people brought in things, like these people don't want to throw away their stuff. Like some people actually have a very big attachment to their things if they were just taught how to do the things. I know that I always said this thing, I'm guilty. I wanted to focus on just children because I really thought, I was like, adults should go and watch YouTube. But then seeing how some people, like even holding the scissor, I'm like, yeah, it should be held this way, you know? Like even holding, like even how to position the thing. I realized that coordination might not just be something that just comes naturally, right? Like because I do it every day, it's like, oh, you know, everyone should know this, but it's not really the case.
Am I holding it right?
Actually, yes.
Oh, really? So you hold the scissors this way?
Yeah, but like you see people like, oh, so I want to come like, no.
Oh, there's something wrong with holding it that way.
Like, come on.
Okay, that's couture experience. Couture experience. So sorry, we are still in better. When we are doing like this, this is better experience. Okay. I just wanted to, guys, don't mind me. I just wanted to know the difference. Because when you said that, I just wanted to know the difference.
But yeah, so it's just little things.
Who's your dream client and collab? Like your dream collab that you're dreaming about, and your dream client?
That's such a good question. Who's my dream client? For a dream collaboration?
They might be watching and listening, so be careful.
You know that's so funny. I actually need to think about that for a minute though.
We'll give you all the time.
What would be my dream collab? I guess maybe so a collaboration, I can't, like nobody really comes to mind, but I want like thrifting, upcycling, and like DIYing to be in. So I don't, like, no name is coming to mind, but just imagine an icon.
I'm not imagining.
Maybe like Rihanna, right?
Oh, Rihanna, okay.
Just being all like, oh yeah, guys, like I'm not wasting. Or, so actually one of my dreams, no, I don't want to say this out. Nobody will steal my idea. Don't mind me, I'm kidding, I'm messing around. But just imagine like an icon like that, just telling everyone, like, yeah, we should stop wasting things. You can find, you know, like cool things here, and let's just revamp. Like, let's make it cool. Let's not waste. That kind of collaboration that would bring awareness, that people would be like, oh my God, I want to do that now because like Rihanna is doing that. You know what I mean? Like, not that they're asking you to go purchase another thing you didn't need, but like even if you were going to, like it's something that is not going to add more waste. Like I feel like that would be so impactful. Or someone like that telling people like, yeah, y'all should learn how to do your thing so that you won't go throw your pants out simply because you couldn't do the hem. Like I feel that would make a lot of difference, because I think, so a lot of the things we also saw, because we had to keep like sustainability journals and things like that, opening your eyes to things that are happening, like even in other places in the world, like even like the human side of it, like the labor practices, the way the women are abused, child labor. It's a lot. Like it's actually a lot, you know. And now we're seeing it like this thing has been coming all over my timeline. Like this thing of Dior, was it Dior or like, I don't remember who it is now.
When we saw them on social media where they show like this Chinese.
Exactly.
They do this stuff in China for like maybe $100 and sell it to us for like $5,000.
Yeah, like, you know, things like that. Like at the end of the day, we want to make real impact. Like real impact, you know? So, yeah.
So if you're Rihanna's manager or handler, please reach out to Queen Olajumoke. She'd like to collab with you.
I will actually. Like, it would be so cool. I mean, I really do like Rihanna, but like, it's just so, like, yeah, guys, stop wasting. Like, don't buy something else you don't need. Instead, you know, like, do this. Let's upcycle. Like, imagine if like it now became a thing on social media where we're doing like upcycle dates. Oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So that's
a girl can dream, right?
A girl can dream for sure.
But I mean, nothing says it can come to pass.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. So you can't live without as a fashion entrepreneur.
What is one tool? I don't want to say my Sim Reaper. Okay, that's an inside joke. I'm so sorry. That's an inside joke. I feel like people would, other designers would laugh at that.
Okay. I don't even know what that means. So
what is one tool I can't live without though? Actually, you know what? I don't know. I won't say my industrial sewing machine. It's such a big tool, right? But like, I'm so
your own tool. So what?
Like, I don't know. It's so helpful to me. Like, I would say my industrial. I didn't say the domestic. The industrial. Because like even for my kids things, like it's just very, very quick fixes. Like I can't imagine a life where I do not have one. Does that make sense? I think that's my biggest
tool.
Yeah. I think so.
No, okay, that's interesting.
Like biggest even in the terms of the size.
Share sewing hacks, motivational clips, and even budgeting tips. Why is this part of your brand strategy?
So I don't know. I just like telling people. Like I'm one of those people who, if I find out something, hey, I will tell everybody. Because like, why not? Like, how can all of us be struggling like this? And then I also really want like my friends to not watch me struggle. Does that make sense? Like,
it does.
Struggling.
It shows that you're a nice person.
Yeah, like I figured this thing out. Let me tell her, right? Like, so it's the same thing for me. So, and then motivation, because please, we all need a little pick me up, like here and there. I also share like funny content too, just because like life is how it is, and like as much as you can laugh about things, like please just do, like, because it's like you don't know what I mean. I shared the phone thing. Life is cool 1 minute, the next minute, boom. You don't want to have been the whole time when nothing had even happened to you. You don't know what's coming. So, but yeah, like that's why I do it. And then again, like with the whole budgeting tips and like once I discover that there's a place where, so for instance, like the grocery store I go to is a discount grocery store.
Okay.
My kids love to eat fruits. Like I just cannot imagine buying at that volume at full price like that they sell in the stores. So, but going to a discount grocery store is so much better. It's like 2 packs of strawberries for $5. Sign me up, you know? So like, I'm like, don't spend that money if you don't have to. Go to this place instead, right? And also because I would want the same.
Okay, so would you say that strategy has helped grow your business? Is it like a strategy or just you being you?
No, it's just me being me. It's not a strategy.
But has it helped your business in a way? Showing people that funny part, then telling them about life, then one day you're talking about budget, and then you talk about your book, like your business. So
I think so. And then at the heart of it, like it just shares my personality. And I think that I'm a very likable person.
Personal brand.
In case you guys didn't know, I am. Like if you experience me in real life. But regardless, it's just it's just how I am. It's just who I am, right? Like it's just showing myself, like the different parts of me. Like I really am a vibe. I care about people. I love people. Like it's just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's like personal branding, right?
Yes,
and that will actually help anyone out there watching to also grow their business. So it's important you have that personal branding, right?
And you have to stay true to yourself. Like, at no point do you want to lose yourself.
Yeah.
No, I think you just have to stay true.
So what helps you stay true and grounded? Is he your hobby? I know he's like your
he's my bestie.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also I journal. Like, I don't know if people do.
Oh, okay.
But I really do love to journal. Like, I feel that you're writing, you're reading, and it's always just nice to go back and look at the things, right? So I go to the gym like early in the morning. Actually, I forgot to add this like in my whole motherhood thing.
Yes.
Guys, this is so important.
Yes.
You have to spend time alone. I know that there are, and also for me, I'm a morning person, and I think you can structure it according to what kind of person you are. But I am a morning person. I'm a morning girl. I wake up at 5, like spend my own time alone. And at 5 a.m., it's quiet, it's still. Like, you can fellowship with God, you can journal. Like, nothing is interrupting your thoughts. It's very quiet. And then after that, I will go to the gym. All of that serotonin and stuff, after coming out from the gym, I feel great. I'm ready to tackle on all the mommy times 10 million that I'm going to hear once I get home. Like, it's like, yep, like, let's party, let's do it. Because like kids, as soon as they wake up in the morning, they're like,
mommy.
Oh. So like, I have that energy. So that's actually something very important. Like, in whatever way that looks like for you. I can't do, like, some people are night owls. I am not. I'm out like a light by night. My brain, no function, nothing. But in the mornings, best time for me.
The community on TikTok and Instagram responded to your being you.
It's been great, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, like, the feedback has just been great. Like, it's just nice to know that. It's just nice to be able to be yourself and for people to just accept you how you are. Like, yep, you are very silly. And like, you can be silly and goofy, but you can also be very serious, and you're also full of so much love. Like, I think the feedback has been good.
What's your go-to motivational quote?
You know what? I won't say it's a motivational quote, but I actually have a favorite quote of all time.
Please share.
Okay.
Please share.
So,
Sensei.
So my favorite quote of all time is by Dante Alighieri. He's an artist. Anyways, so it says, the darkest places in hell are reserved for those who maintain their neutrality in times of moral crisis.
Sorry, come back.
Okay, let's go again.
Yeah, repeat.
So it says, the darkest places in hell are reserved for those who maintain their neutrality in times of moral crisis. It is deep, right? Like, and you know something that reminds me of that quote, whenever I see things like silence is violence, I'm like, yeah, like the whole that silence is violence thing. It is. Because think about the fact that the darkest place in hell is not reserved. It's reserved for you, who was just quiet and just neutral. Like, when it was time to make a decision, when it was time to take a stand, when it was time to stand for justice, you were just there. You were Switzerland. Like, yeah.
Interesting. Dropping vibes today, man.
So that's actually my favorite quote.
Okay, that's good. So what does the Emuobos represent on social media?
Ooh, I love that question. I love that question. Love. Like, I tell my husband, like, at the end of the truth is, we're selling love. We're selling companionship.
We're selling love.
Yes, companionship and love. Like, friendship. Like, loving your person, like the person you're with.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so important. I really do feel like friendship is the top. Like, I think that's the most important thing. I think friendship is the glue. But just, like, having your person, right? Like, we're selling love. Marriage is beautiful. We ourselves are surrounded by beautiful couples. I mean, you and your wife are one of our couple friends. Like, and we intentionally do that too, right? Because we want to make sure that the people that we surround ourselves, the people who we surround ourselves with, are people who also share the same, values, and like we're all thinking like, oh yep, like this marriage is forever. How do we improve ourselves individually and collectively, like as a couple?
Very important. Yeah.
Selling love, just living your life and just, enjoying your time with your family.
Okay, that's good. So are we gonna have some dance moves today? Are we going to see any dance moves?
Are you ready to dance?
Okay. We're going to sit down, Sha. I don't stand up.
All these people, what do you guys even think about people who sit down to dance? They're the best dancers on the chair. Yeah, stand up.
Exactly. Look at my director is
Two left legs.
He's like, you know that they go like, hey. Like, no, let me teach you how to sit down and dance. Just go be like 1, 2, 3. I'm unavailable.
Actually, the unavailable dance can actually be done on a chair, like the actual dance.
Exactly. Oh, you're teaching me now.
So I think it's I'm unavailable. Wait, right? I think it's I'm unavailable. Them know they see me. Yeah. I think.
Okay, let's do it again. 1, 2.
But this is like so 2003.
So which one are you teaching us now? Wow, I'm so 2003.
Oh yeah, I'm joking. It was 2023, but like, I'm sorry, that was such a Gen Z thing too.
I'm so 2023. Yay. Oh yeah, please teach us 2025 dance.
Which song is even raining now? I'm trying to think. Actually, I'm coming up blank. But you know who I can ask? My husband.
That's why he's your best friend. It's okay. We'll leave that for another time. Thank you very much. Thank you for today.
Thank you.
Coming on board. And so we conclude with your book. Yes, guys. This is from Olajumoke herself. So if you want the ultimate guide to infant sleep training. And this is on Amazon, right?
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
Okay, so go check it out. And also you have a brief profile about it here. So it's not that much. It's something you can just read and learn and all that. Yep. So thank you so much for coming once again.
Thank you for having me. It was such a nice chat. I had fun.
Yeah. So where can people meet you, like connect with you?
Oh, on Instagram. I want to see if you see me drive by, holla at your girl.
Holla at your girl. If you see me drive by, holla at your girl. That's how you know millennials.
Exactly. And that's why when I did a Gen Z thing, I was like,
it's not enter.
Okay, you can find me on Instagram at the Emuobos, and I also have my business page, Ola Emuobo on Instagram.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we'll put the link in the description. Please go check it out and please support your girl.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, bye.